Surely you'll block one of them, right? Yes, yes you do. And this motherfucker is out of here for good. Exiled. Goodbye, Slasher. Goodbye. And that is game. Probably wondering how they can get this, how they can win, how they can pull this out of their ass. I'm not even gonna fuck around. I said good game already. Thank you for watching this Slay the Brother video. My name is Killtrap, my twin Soviet Grin and I make videos about Magic the Gathering. In today's video, we're going to go over, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Quinn Tonole's mono red aggro. The mono red aggro or red deck wins we saw make the top 8 in this weekend's Magic Pro Tour. So right now, I'm sitting at 619 Mythic rank, which is pretty nice. I have not been playing ranked a lot lately. A few matches here and there. I actually played for an hour last night. But yeah, the past week or two, I've just really been focusing on Brawl. This is Quinn Tonole's red deck wins, mono red aggro, whatever we want to call it. I just made one small arena tweak to it. First of all, arena does not like odd numbers. Yesterday, or really Monday, I was streaming using my Nico Shattered Hope deck in Standard Brawl. I took out one land because I couldn't figure out what else to take out. I just wanted to test Agatha's Soul Cauldron. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, it just felt, you could just feel the difference right away. And I just can't sum it up to a coincidence. Especially with all the trash Nick talks about how much this smoother hates odd number lands. So yeah, I took out their 21st land. We put it down to 20 lands. And we added in one copy of Might of the Meek. Just gives us trample, lets us draw a card. And if we have Heartfire Hero, Manifold Mouse, or Emberheart Challenger in play, it gives them +1/+0. Nothing too crazy there. It's just better than having 6 lands on hand, in my opinion. So, first we'll go over their creatures. You know, obviously they want to hit low and fast. They've got Heartfire Hero. They've got Monastery Swiftspear, along with the rest of the aggro frame we see in Standard, Emberheart Challenger, Manifold Mouse. But, you know, there's no Slick Shot Show-Off, because this really isn't like a prowess deck. And it does have some of the stuff from prowess decks, but, you know, they're not focusing on pump spells. They're actually focusing on just bashing your face in with small creatures. That's why we have Screaming Nemesis. A 3/3 with haste for 3 mana is great. And we all know if you don't know their ability is fucking awesome. And whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game, which is pretty good. And that's one of the ways they'll use Witch Stalker Frenzy or Lightning Strike or Shock, is to hit Screaming Nemesis if that gets the extra damage through. And then we've got Hired Claw, and whenever they're 1/2 for 1 mana. Whenever you attack with 1 or more lizards, Hired Claw deals 1 damage to target opponent. And then for 2 mana, 1 in a red, you can put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Activate only if an opponent lost life this turn, and only once each turn. So, you know, they've got 24 creatures, and the plan, well, as I said earlier, it was pretty simple. Hit low, hit fast, take advantage of a lot of these slow decks that want to build up their engine. Because the tournament was full of, like, Golgari Demon, Dimir Demon, a few other mid-range styles, but, you know, like we got to see Buddha use Kaido. Kai Buddha's Kaito. Oh, that was just awesome. I'm not going to lie. It was like it was meant to be. And also, like, some teamer prowess decks, you know, those combo decks. But, you know, there was a few other interesting decks, but a lot of people that were sideboarding for aggro were sideboarding against Gruul Prowess, and that was either going to be the Lane Line decks or the Innkeeper's Talent decks, or Boros Auras. Maybe Rabbits. I could have seen Rabbits coming out of nowhere, too, just as much as Red Deck wins. I'm not going to lie. Those were the 2 aggro decks, if I had to say, would make the top 8 and no one expected it, would have been Red Deck Wins and Wabbits. So we're going to look at the the non-creature spells, though, because these are really just as important for this deck. Obviously, because as we said, they're aiming to take advantage of a bunch of slow, control, and mid-range decks. They chose to go with Shock over Torch to Tower. They have a full playset in their sideboard. It should be clearly obvious what this is for. If you wanted to make this deck in best of 1, you aren't using Shock, you're using Torch to Tower. That's what it's for. It's for the mirror matches, the aggro decks, all that other stuff where we want to exile the creature. Even zombies sometimes. You never know. Zombies could have made it. The Monstrous Rage, it is just the classic go-to pump spell. I've talked so much amazing stuff about this spell because it is the truth. I think at one time this was like a $15 or $20 uncommon. So it's just bonkers how amazing this spell was. Like, I honest to God remember drafting this thing thinking, this should have been rare. Like, no shit, this should have been a rare card. I'm glad it wasn't, though. That really would have changed things. Like I said, I added the Mighty Meak in because we're not doing odd numbers here. Not as Slay the Brother. But yeah, those are their two 1-mana spells. It's just Shock and Monstrous Rage. And then he put in Lightning Strike. Obviously, they wanted the flexibility of kill the creature, kill the planeswalker, kill the player, any target. It's all great. Hit your Screaming Nemesis. And then they have a Witchstalker Frenzy. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature that attacked this turn. Witchstalker Frenzy deals 5 damage to target creature. This gets rid of Shieldred very easily. In fact, I know Nick has sworn by this spell before, especially in Best of 3. And yes, it is a great card. We've got 3 different 1-drop creatures here. That's 12 creatures we can drop for 1 mana. Swiftspear has haste. On our higher end, we have a 2-drop with haste. We have a 3-drop with haste. Manifold Mouse, that's not in the equation, but it kind of can be because of Offspring. That can give us a second creature for just 1 card. So those are all definitely things he thought about when he was putting Witchstalker's Frenzy in this deck, I'm sure. So yeah, if we take a full look at the sideboard now, we have a Lithomantic Barrage. That he put 3 copies of that, obviously just for, control decks that are going to be using Planeswalkers like Jace. Or maybe I'm sure, you'll get some Elspeths or even Emperors from the mono white decks, because white tokens, that's still a thing. Urabrask's Forge. This is definitely put in there for control decks that have board wipes, put in there for decks that are heavy in removal. This way you can just slap this down and just keep swinging anyways. And multiple Forges are awesome. And Forges attacking can make this cost cheaper. So, it does work out pretty well. 1 copy of Obliterating Bolt. I kind of just feel like this was be cheeky or just to be filler. I've actually watched a few people do deck techs on this deck, and and I'm not saying like I've watched the best deck tech people do it, but none of them have put a finger on what exactly this was in there for. Deal 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. It may be I think you would take out Witchstalker Frenzy against a control deck, maybe have one of those in there. In fact, maybe they wanted to put 2 in there, but they just couldn't squeeze it in. But then again, Lithomantic Barrage seems like a better option. Because does that exile too? It just doesn't exile them. So there may have been some kind of thought process behind that. And it's always nice to have the 1-of copies. It keeps people on their toes. Like, if I played that, if I sideboarded that in, and then I play it in the second game, take it out the third game, they may be expecting the Obliterating Bolt. So that's part of your poker face strategy when you actually play card games. Part of the skill over luck, or trying to combine your luck and skill, really. And sometimes you won't draw it, but that's fine. That means it never really held you back from putting it in from your sideboard. Twisted Fieldy. This is definitely for like mirror matches, maybe not mirror matches. This is definitely for Reanimator, maybe mirror matches. Maybe some Gruul aggro decks, if they were expecting Gruul Delirium decks to come up in there, they can get some pretty nasty creatures. Take the creature, you've probably already beat them down to a single-digit health points anyways. It's going to be pretty easy to use their biggest creature to finish them off. And this gives a cool little Wicked Roll token. And, that can just be used to trigger Valiant, or just beef up one of our creatures who isn't beefed up. And then, they complete their play set of Witchstalker Frenzy. I imagine this is just for things like maybe someone's playing a lot of demons, they're playing Shieldred, or you're playing another Gruul or Golgari Delirium deck. They're going to have big creatures. The number 5 probably comes up a lot. Let's use it. Let's take advantage of that. Because it does see, if you're playing mono red and you like red, you've noticed 5, over the years, 5 has always been their number. It's where they don't like us to have more fun. And then they'll throw us this weird 6 damage shit that costs 5 mana with a threshold benefit. I don't know, man. They got their math all wrong. Give us 8 damage. Just do it. But yeah, that kind of sums up my take of the deck. I think it's an awesome, beautiful deck. Obviously, it does take the basic mono red red aggro, the basic red aggro we see for Boros and Gruul, and it just builds on it in more of a mono red way. Almost old school boomer magic, as Nick would say. But that's probably why I think it's so great too, because it is just basic bash and trash the opponent. Beat them down, get under the radar, and definitely take advantage of these slower decks. And it has everything it needs to fight back against the aggro decks as well, with Screaming Nemesis, Torch the Tower, even Twisted Fealty. Like, it's got the juice, man. So we're going to take this through some runs in best of 3, and we're going to see how this does. Right after I take my dog out. We will definitely play first, because we're aggro. Oh yes, this is a very good hand. We got that Might of the Meek, so that means we would have had 3 lands in this hand, in theory. But now we can probably take advantage of that Might of the Meek. So yes, we're going to play a Heartfire Hero. And we got a Swift Spirit or a Challenger coming out next turn. I don't know. Oh shit, it's a Kato deck. It's a fucking Kato deck. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like playing Swift Spirit Sweeney and then using Might of the Meek is a good call. Feels bad, my first match, I'm not even using one of Quinn's cards. Alright, Wiley, you gotta lay down, sweetheart. I can't keep petting you while I play. Is it a Kato deck? Wiley, we just went out, sweetheart. No, I'm trying to make a video. Okay, so they ain't gonna do nothing. I want to keep my Manifold Mouse safe. Maybe play them next turn. You can counter my I don't care if you counter them. You would counter him anyways. I know they don't have a wipe. They don't have their Kato either. Otherwise they would have swung. So if I get another land, I can play Offspring and give my Heartfire Hero trample and double strike. That would be nice. I do get another land. Wow. I was iffy about 20 lands on Arena. I felt like that was a lot. Double strike, trample, all attack. I'll hold back my... Actually, what's the point? We'll swim with them. I mean, they could block with their 2-2. Oh, they're going to block him with their 2-2? Wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I can see the Icor. I know my fucking Heartfire Hero is going out and not getting the hit in. That doesn't matter. I got Lightning Strike. I got 2 mice with double strike. That extra 2 damage is getting through. Unless you have another one of those in your hand. And if you drew fucking 4 Spyglass Sirens, I'm gonna be baffled. Okay, good, you're tapped out. Fuck you. Good game. Well, we got another game coming. Okay, we'll just do it like this. So I don't know exactly. I believe they're Kato. Maybe they're another type of Dimir, though. I don't know. I didn't get to see a lot of their deck. We just kind of stomped them. Which is good. That's what this deck is for. This isn't a bad hand. Oh, duress off the... Oh, it's about to become a worse hand. Let's see if they can hold me back. I know you've got it in you. I know you've got a kill spell or a counter spell waiting for me. And if it's a counter, let's just get it out of the way. If it's a kill spell, let's just get out of the way. If it's counter spell, not yet. Oh, okay. Nice. They are definitely Kato, because that is a sideboard card for aggro decks like this, specifically. It buys you time to get your Eco Wellspin or whatever else you have. There we go. Liliana. Maybe it's not Kato. Maybe it's just Demir Control. I am so confused. But then again, I sideboard her in my Kato. I don't know. We're going to attack Liliana. Use the Lightning Strike on them. I figured they blocked, but now we both got to discard a card. As you can see, I have plenty of options here. It's not good when an aggro deck like this has so many lands. Let's see what they discard. Oh, I'm discarding a land all day, baby. Oh, Duress. I hope you don't have another one in your fucking hand, dude. Please don't counter. Please don't counter. If not, we're going to peg you down with Monastery Swift Spear. Okay. That was mean. That's a mean card to have. I didn't see that coming, so come to the cold. I was like, surely I've got this by having two Swift Spears out here. Their Liliana is dead. Oh, another Liliana. Oh, baby mama Liliana. Yeah, I'm not sacrificing my Nemesis. Don't be tripping, bro. Does this only work on mice and shit? Yep, lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon. Either way, I got my Screaming Nemesis next turn, so they better hope they have something to beat me with. Oh, okay, they don't need to know I just have a land in here. In fact, I'd rather hold it in my hand and maybe get a Duress later on. Oh, my Screaming Nemesis. My poor Screaming Nemesis has just been castrated this entire fucking game. You don't need to know I have a land in my hand. Hit me with a Duress, motherfucker. Hit me with a Duress. So I've drawn 6 lands. See, this is why I don't like Arena. I've drawn 13 cards and 6 of them are lands. They've actually had a better spread than... No, they've drawn the same amount of lands as me, I guess. Oh, shit, get the fuck out of here. So should have put the Forge in there. Yeah, should have put the Forge in there. I didn't think they'd bring the mono-black strategy. Mono-black stall-out strategy on my ass. I want to hold this in case they have a Liliana. I gotta hold the land. Gotta hold the land in case they have a Liliana. Alright, Emberheart Challenger. See what you got. Can you counter? Alright, now we play the land. What do you got? Another one? How many of these have he had? Dude, people... Wait a minute. How did he return? Oh, he got it back. Okay. Because I was like, dude, people only have 2 of this motherfucker in there. I swear to it. I want to do this in case, just to see if I hit a 1-drop. Oh, wait, that only activate only as a sorcerer, I guess. Okay. I want to use this just to see if I hit a 1-drop off my Heartfire. My Ember Heart. It's going to suck if I hit a fucking Manifold Mouse. Because I won't be able to play them. Oh no! No! Precious! Goodbye. That sucks. Oh well, it's only match 2. That sucks. Oof. If it was a Manifold Mouse, that would have helped me out a little bit. But we still got 2 Screaming Nemesises in our deck. That's fine. Oh, I'd rather face Toxic, Dimir Toxic. No shit. Oh, really? Okay. Ugh. Oh my god, more lands. Only lands! This is why we don't like Arena. This is also why I don't like Arena Best of 3. Because this fucking land smoother will work fine for one game, and it'll be cranked up to 11. Oops. Cranked up to 11 for fucking 3 games in a row after that. And I'm like, why? I've got 24 creatures. Give me some goddamn creatures. I bet you're laughing your ass off, buddy. I've drawn fucking 9 lands. I've drawn 9 lands. You've drawn 6. And you've had map tokens. Oh my god. I know they... Okay, 7. I'm sorry, because of this. And that. I fear I may not have a comeback in this match. Let's see if they let me play my Screaming Nemesis. Of course. Like, I love how they have played this thing on me 4 times so far, I believe. 4 times I've been hit with a Flood Pits Drowner. And then this motherfucker gets shuffled back in my library. How did they draw them already? I swear, most people just sideboard in 2 or 3. I think this guy had the full playset. Because I swear they probably played 3 different copies by now, right? How about you stop giving them that and you give me a fucking creature, please? I guess I haven't seen any of my goddamn shocks. That's kind of weird. That'd been good against this deck. I guess that's what I should have taken. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see if we get anything. No counters, no removal? I wonder what they got. Oh well. We'll find out next turn. They may not have an answer. They probably have an answer, though. They sideboarded against an aggro deck, and I didn't know what I was sideboarding against. If I was sideboarding against Kato, or just Dimir control, Dimir midrange, demons. I think it's just, like, control or midrange. Like, I don't think there's any demons. I don't think there's any Kato. I think they're just good, solid stuff. Which is weird to me, because they should have Kato in this deck with all the creatures they've got. I don't know. Jesus. Enough with the deadly cover-ups. And they've used 2 deadly cover-ups. My dumbass did not put my forge in. That shows you how long it's been since I've really played best of 3. It should have been instinctual to put forge in because of these colors. And now they're just like ripping all the creatures. Ugh, fucking cunt. All these creatures ripped out of my deck, and I'm not even getting into my hand. So I have 15 cards left in my deck. I have 32 cards. I may as well get that out of their fucking hand, right? Right. Oh, wait, my dumbass. They're a 1-2. Okay, Wes, we made a mistake. Maybe we can still come back from this. So, yeah, if I had done it that way, I would have won. Let that be known. Wes fucked it up. Wes fucked it up. If I had targeted them and then put Monstrous Rage on them to counter that, I do not know why, I thought that was -3/-3. They probably top deck Drown and Icor. Straight up. They had to have top. Okay, we're going to retry this again. Do it the right way. Do it the right way, Wes. What are the chances they have Drown and Icor? What are the fucking chances? I have been given a second chance by the MTG gods. It is time to prove myself worthy. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. Counter, removal, unsummon. What do you got? Counter. Okay. Oh, they are Kato! Finally! Finally! Kato is here!
You're not going anywhere.
But that's still game, because I have double strike and trample. Wow, I can't believe I made that mistake and the game gave it to me. Thank you. Wow. Oh, we always play first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I may just get a little crazy and beef up a hard Cruel Claw. Use them until we have to play our Swift Spear, depending on what they look like for removal. This automatically mainboards me. I shouldn't have to worry about that. It's just weird for me. I'm just like, wait, I just sideboarded. I forgot to take my sideboard out. I'm having flashbacks to judges at the local game stores give me side-eye. Because it was a sanctioned event. Which I guess since we're waiting, that kind of reminds me about this funny time. I was watching this cool clip about, it was like, card theft decks be like. And it just reminded me this time where I was facing a card theft. I'm pretty sure it was Demir. Like the actual Ravnican guild Demir. And they stole some of my cards. This motherfucker walks back halfway through my second match, giving me a card back. Good times, good times. But those are also the events where you'll just see people sometimes just bring in a crazy deck. Like, they know they're not going to win, but they just want to try it out, see how it does against this kind of meta. Okay, 2 Swift Spears it is. It's 4 damage, that's not bad. Especially for best of 3. 4 damage turn 2s, well, a little, We've at least set a 5-minute timer on them. And based off what's in our hand, that's 5-turn timer, 4 turns left, but with what's in our hand, that's less than 4 turns. Even if I just drop the lightning strikes on this guy's face, they have no way to respond. That's see, this is what I like about best of 1. I never have to see these people again. Oof, and they've probably got a counter. I'm gonna save my other Swift Spear. This looks like a deck with a board wipe in it. Damn Skippy. I want to see you counter. I want to see you get a counter out. Oh, you're holding priority with a draw spell or something? Maybe you've got a flash blocker. I don't know. Oh, they have a draw spell. This is not looking good for them. Not looking good for them. Oh, no Oculus. No Haughty Jin. Nothing like that. Oh, that was a bum hit, man. Attack the bull again. Okay, they got into the Flood Maw, though. They can kind of screw with me a little bit. Sitting at 2 lands is a lot better than 1 land. It may feel a little eek, but yeah, it's a lot better. I still haven't ruled out if these guys have a board wipe, and they may not even be a fucking Oculus deck, but I'm guessing they are. Okay, nice. We can take out their little prankster if we need to. And that is game. On to round 2. So I still know they have temporary lockdowns. I thought they were telling me to hurry last time. Whoops. I was like, man, they're really in a rush to make it. Oh, I don't think I wanted more lands. Let's see if they got something. Let's see what they got. Do they have an unsummon in their hand? They may. They may not. My gut's telling me I should not feel good about this match. I don't know why. My gut is telling me not to feel good about this match. Maybe it was the 4th land I drew. I don't know. Those never work out right for me. Hey, before you can even start building a plan, here's more lands. Thanks. What the fuck? Land Smoother works differently on Best of 3. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Anyone who says that to me, no, it does not. It does not work differently in Best of 3. It is just as fucking toxic. Oh my god. If I draw another land, I am summing this up to a win from the Land Smoother. Fuck that. I would rather sit there with 2 lands than 5 lands. What the fuck am I gonna do? 5 lands and no mice to use my land on. The fuck? And they're actually, I swear last game they were like at a perfect fucking land spread too. Compared to me. See, this is perfect for them. They got the Elspeth Smite sitting there open. I missed the day of red man lands. Really? That's how we're gonna do it? That's how we're gonna do it? Because you're gonna hit my Screaming Nemesis? Is that how you're gonna do it? Hit my Screaming Nemesis with your Elspeth Smite? What? Okay. We're still attacking after combat damage? Bro, what? Okay. I feel like you just made a very bad mistake by waiting. Maybe they were afraid I had another Monstrous Rage. No, I did not. I had that in my hand. It's a pretty nice beatdown. I don't know, though. They could still come back from this. This is an Oculus deck. Maybe I have a chance. Nope, not if they play them. Maybe I have a chance. Maybe I have a chance, but I doubt it. Another fucking land! Jesus cunt! Holy shit! Mother Mary's fucking asshole! Breathing fire out of it! Right in my face! And I did not see a Manifold Mouse that entire time. That was crazy. I swear that was like 3 matches I did not get a fucking mouse. It's like I sideboarded and it thought I was using a different deck. And all I did was actually lower my mana curve. They've got to have the 1 mana removal. They've got to have the 1 mana removal. Maybe not. Next turn we play Swift Spear and a Monstrous Rage. Doesn't matter who they kill. See, I'd rather have 2 lands than fucking 5 lands at this point. Notice how much better the deck fucking runs. I feel like that should be said about every aggro deck, though. Like, this Land Smoother rigs the game in favor of control and mid-range decks. If they want to use it, I don't care. And I know someone can say, but it also rigs it in the favor of aggro decks. I don't want to have to put 16 lands, 18 lands in a deck. I just do it because I'm on Arena. I want to go back to 20 lands. I really do. I miss the days like when I was a kid and people were like, 20 lands? Whoa, bro, you need like 21 or 22. Alright, they got the Death Bronco. But he ain't killing no one today. I guess we'll do kill. Yeah, we'll just hit that. Hit them. See if they even block. Are you even gonna? Yeah, no. There's like, no. Fuck that. Please. Holy shit! Holy shit! Like, literally, I go from not enough lands to way too much fucking lands. Not enough lands to way too much fucking lands. What's going on? Did they hear me? Did someone in Wizards hear me challenge them? Everyone gets a fucking duress on their second match. It's crazy. Did they hear me challenge them to fisticuffs and say, no way, bro. We heard you. We're going to turn it off. I was only kidding. Gosh. Seriously, yeah. Like my last match, it was Oculus deck and just fucking flood out the ass. Counter, removal, counter. Okay. I knew something was coming. Player annex. Draw some cards. Another duress. Oof. There goes my forge. I was looking forward to that. These guys are getting lucky with their fucking duresses. What? What? You fucking... You are so lucky. Fucking hit me with another duress. Make me discard another card. Oh, we'll play the forge. We'll see if they... I don't know if they have a counter. They may. God damn it! Either way, we can just keep beefing our creature up, I guess. Our little lizard up, I guess. Well, they can use their land for blocking now. That's a shame. We should have held on to the forge for one more turn. So I keep learning stuff, though, through this. So that's cool. That's cool. Oh, wait a turn. We need a pump spell. We need a burn spell. We need something. And this deck, this fucking game does not seem to be working. Oh, they paid life. I could have given him a counter. But yeah, this... Oh my god, like... Notice how now I'm not getting the screaming... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, now I'm not getting my screaming nemesises. Please don't counter this motherfucker. Like, all you've had is fucking counters. Yeah, we'll just swing all out. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll swing all out. Maybe we'll draw another forge. That'll be nice for us. Maybe we'll draw another screaming nemesis. Oh, they got an archfiend. Oh. We got a manifold mouse. What do they got? Did they get something? So I don't know if I want to attack now because they may have a counter spell. And if they do, I lose my mouse. But we gotta bait out the land block. We gotta bait out the land block. Oh, go for the throat. Okay. Okay. So this is before damage is accounted for. Activate ability. Autopay. Yeah. Gonna give yourself a fish to avoid that? No. Perfect. I can kill them next turn with Lightning Strike if we have to. Maybe. In theory. Oh. Nice. You think that's gonna work? You think that's gonna work? Think that's gonna work? Good game. I was afraid they'd have a counter spell. But yeah, that's crazy. I go from like a match for like 2 rounds at least. I felt mana flood. I think I was mana flooded 2 rounds. I'll have to double check. Now this one, like, ooh, 2 or 3 lands, peak. Maybe that 4th land would have been nice here and there, but 4 is where we don't want to draw anymore. 4 is when we start using our lands to do things with lands. It's kind of nice to be able to clone Manifold Mouse. Don't get me wrong. Nice. So obviously, if we still have our Swift Spear out on our second turn, the plan is simple: Rage and Shock. Hopefully they don't duress us on their first turn. That seems to be commenting on their people's second turns. Okay. Oh, I wonder what kind of deck you're running, dude. I wonder if this is like a straight up mirror match. That would be so fucking dope. Monstrous Rage. Get rid of their Swift Spear. We're not going to shock the face anymore. I was kind of shocked. Next turn we got Screaming Nemesis. Okay, Lightning Strike, understandable, completely understandable. Us mono red mages, we like to go hard, don't we? Oh, next game is not going to feel good for me. Oh. I wonder if they can actually kill me next turn. No, they can't. I'm at 16 health. We're going to keep the Monstrous Rage in case we have to kill them with Manifold Mouse. That's a shame. What the fuck fell? Oh my god. Dog! The dog pulled this fucking cord on a goddamn computer keyboard down. Oh wow, that's sick. That is vulgar. And that was just top decking greatness right there. Yeah, I know, you're probably... Alright, we're going to hate that guy off the field. They're going to want to hate one of our creatures off the field, but we've got 2. We got choices. Maybe they've got 2 shocks or a shock and a tortured tower, some shit like that. We'll see. Lightning Strike, okay. Maybe they're more pump spell focused. I think they are, in fact, running the same deck. Even though we have a lot of lands, we can still catch up to them, though. Go! Whoa! Oof, that is a lot of lands, so that is very, very so not good. That is very much so not good for us. Very much not good. They could easily kill us next turn. Just because we got land flooded. Like, literally, the land smoother killed us. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Okay, they got it. They got it. They got a pump spell. They got a burn. Yep. That was crazy, dude. Like, this is probably the third game, second game I guarantee I've lost because we just drew too many lands. Way too many fucking lands. Like, what the fuck, lands? What the fuck? Maybe this will be better. Did they just mulligan twice? No way. They did. Oh, shit. We're going to play Hard Cruel Claw first. Heartfire Hero comes out second. I'm sure we'll have to shock something. Okay, they're just going to pass. I see. Emberheart Challenger. They probably won't think we have one. Either way, we're hitting them for at least 2. Let's see who gets burnt out first, I guess. Fuck. I guess I should have taken out Witchstalker's Frenzy and put in that other Torch to Tower. Ah. You gonna do me like that? So now I know they have one spell in their hand. It's probably Monstrous Rage. I guarantee you it's Monstrous Rage. They could give it to my creature. I wouldn't complain. There we go. Ah, Mirror Match, though. That was pretty cool. I guarantee you they were using that exact same deck list. So that was nice. That was fun. We got to go first this turn so we can be a little more aggressive also. That's nice. Because, you know, as you can see from the board state, it really was. Yeah, if we had gone first, we probably could have won. Okay, that is the second land. That's good then. Yeah, we'll do this. Yes, a tap land. That's what we like to see here. Slay the Brother. So I have to win these next 2 matches. They just doubled down on unstoppable slashes on me and made me sacrifice all my half my creatures. Round it up. And guess what? When you have 3, that's 2 creatures, guys. We'll play the Hired Cruel Claw. We'll drop an Emberheart Challenger too. It's a little aggro. Yeah, we got a lot of creatures in our hand. And I don't have Shock to throw out their face, just because when we want to pull combat shenanigans against their fucking, whoops. Oh well. They've got removal. They've got removal. Everybody's dealing 2 this turn. Alright, they're at 12 health. What I have on the board now, I could get at least 6. I could get up to 7, which isn't bad. Even add some on with this. But let's see what they do. Let's see what they got. They got 3 mana. Great time to play a slasher. Great time to play a slasher right now. That's what's crazy about, like, a lot of these black decks who play with slasher. It's like, this guy is so hard to deal with sometimes. It's like, you forget they actually have other threats in here. This is their side piece, dude. This isn't even the main threat. Okay, I think I'm just going to target Emberheart Challenger with Double Strike. Get another Emberheart Challenger. Wow. Okay. And attack with these 2. Surely you'll block one of them, right? Yes, yes you do. And this motherfucker is out of here for good. Exiled. Goodbye, Slasher. Goodbye. And we'll play our other Emberheart Challenger. Why not? Nothing in your graveyard. I don't care if you get 4 mana. See, like, just all the more reasons. If you run this in best of 1, take Shock out of the main board, put Torch the Tower in. Maybe even do the same thing with that new Duskmourn target creature or planeswalker. It's like Lightning Strike. It just targets a creature or planeswalker and it will exile them if they die. It's a pretty cool one. Dragonfire or some shit like that? I can think of the picture. It's got Kato running and his little cool, cute little squirrel ninja, I believe. Maybe I should have tried to use my Emberheart Challenger and pump something out of there. I don't know. I think this should be lethal either way. Now it's lethal either way. As long as they don't have a removal spell. Because I'm swinging for, I think I'm swinging for 9 altogether, more than 9. Well, they can block this guy, but yeah, then they still take 5. Yeah, see, yeah, we're good. Go first, hope I draw good. I'm able to kill everything they play. What is with these hands? Oh my god. There is something wrong with this land smoother. Like, it is almost... Fuck. It doesn't know a healthy median when it sees it. It really doesn't. Wow, it sucks to have to get rid of a Monstrous Rage, though. This would have been a great hand not to mulligan. But it saw that rock face village, and then it saw another hand with 2 basic forests, and it was like, no, surely you don't want that, do you, buddy? Is that the Discoverland? That is the Discoverland. Nice. I like those ones. They're very fun, especially in Brawl. We are expecting you to be removal heavy. Yeah, we know it's coming. You're going to kill the Challenger. Yeah, you're going to kill my Emberheart Challenger. It's funny, they really are a souped-up Monastery Swiftspear. They only cost 1 more mana, and they just don't seem to work as well. Just because of that fact, they cost 1 more mana. We're going to hold on to what we got. Right? I'm tempted. Nah. They probably had removal. They're wondering what we're doing. They don't have anything in the graveyard yet, so I don't need to be too scared. Okay, there we go. Should I double down on the Manifold Mouses? That may be a smart idea. Or I just play a Manifold Mouse, use Rockface Village to make it a 4-2 with Double Strike and Haste. Or I play Screaming Nemesis and I have Monstrous Rage in my hand. This is a great time to use it. Especially since now Screaming Nemesis can become a 4-4, which makes them immune to Nowhere to Run. These guys aren't going to be dealing damage to them like that, but whatever. It still helps me out. There's a lot of removal that kind of helps me dodge. Virtue of Persistence? Pestilence? I think it's Persistence. There's another good -3/-3 spell. Oh, you're going to pass with 5 untapped? Nothing suspicious at all, folks. Nothing sus at all. Yeah, we're going to do that with the Manifold Mouse now. We're going to make them the double strike creature with haste. And they got to have a lot of removal to handle Nemesis, Manifold Mouse. I mean, Swift Spear can just be chump block. That's fine. They're going to have some removal in their hand to deal with these guys. We're about to find out what they have. Okay. Discarded card. What did you discard? What did you discard? Who did you discard? A land. Wow, they're just getting land flooded. I see. Yikes, seems like they got the shit under that. Maybe, well, yeah, they're definitely getting land flooded. I don't know what they have, but Jesus, they drew 7 lands already. At least. They may have another in their hand. I hope not. What turn are we on? Oof, I got to discard half the cards in my hand. Oof, I didn't want another land. Alright, so let's hope we hit something fire. Let's hope we hit some fire off of Emberheart Challenger. Give us some fucking fire. Give us Monstrous Rage. Give us Monstrous Rage. Okay, Swift Spear, not that great. Maybe we can still squeeze a win out later from that. They're at 3 health now. Maybe we can just Lightning Strike them in the face. That would be fun. Top deck of Lightning Strike. Come on. Unfortunately, Untapped GG is telling me I have a 32% chance of drawing a land. Hit greatness, hit greatness, hit greatness. A land. Second shot. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, it only triggers once, that's right. Well, let's let them know what's up. That this is going to be a real hardcore trade. A real hardcore trade right there. Yes, everyone dies. Everyone dies. We're back to square one, where I can just sit here and hope to top deck a mouse or a lightning bolt and kill you. But aggro decks can be great top decking sometimes. How is it I drew a land and now my chance of drawing... Oh, wait. It was 32 earlier. It's down to 31. And you can't reanimate your Overlord. You have no real targets for reanimation. You have the Cynical Loner. You could almost hard cast Valgavoth at this point. I'm still at 20, dude. What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. Like, I've not been touched by this guy this entire match. That is game. Just as useful as Lightning Strike in this situation. Because if they block, they die. If they don't block, they die. And if they press concede, they die. Nice. Nice. Wow. I just need a second chance to beat up on Azorus Reanimator. Whew.